Hey guys, it's the Dutch Sims 4 Master and welcome to this brand new The Sims 4 speed build. So you've probably already noticed it, that people have all of a sudden started walking for the past couple of days with their phones right in front of their faces, and that's all because of Pokemon Go. Most of you have probably heard of it, or at least you've heard of Pokemon. Well, they've come out or come with a game for your phone called Pokemon Go, in which you can catch like the Pokemon, so those little animals, in real life. And I thought I would jump on the bandwagon and create a Pokeball house in The Sims 4, so that's exactly what I'm building in this speed build. I thought, this is such a big trend, so many people are playing it, that I thought, it just inspired me to build a Pokeball, because I actually never built a Pokeball before, which is very obvious. And I must honestly say that I'm honestly not really a very big Pokemon player. Back in the day when I still had like that Nintendo little game console which you could take with you in a car or in a plane, I did have Pokemon on that, but back then I couldn't understand English yet. So it was in English, it wasn't in Dutch yet for some reason, or that version wasn't in English, I don't know what it was, but for some reason I didn't understand it. So I was like, okay, stupid game, I don't understand it, it's boring. So I never actually played it too much, but I did see very many episodes on television of Pokemon with Pikachu and Charmander, I believe you had, and you had all kinds of names. But I must honestly say I'd forgotten about Pokemon like for the past couple of years. But then all of a sudden Pokemon Go came out, and then people started to play around with Pokemon again. So that's why I thought, I'm going to build a Pokemon house, because I thought, those Pokemon fans, maybe they are probably all walking around with their phones right in front of their faces, just trying to catch Pokemon in real life. But maybe some of them are still on YouTube, and if you are not, if they are not, then at least I hope there are still some people watching the video, which would be cool. I must honestly say I've not actually played it yet, because officially it's not even available in the Netherlands yet. And also I've got an iPhone, so I heard that it's even harder to get it on an iPhone in the Netherlands than on like an Android phone, because on Android you can just download files or something. I don't exactly know what the problem was. And also I must honestly say that I didn't really feel like getting addicted to that game, because I heard that it is really addictive. So I've honestly not played it yet, but I kind of know what it's about. But if you can explain me what is so much fun about it, let me know, because I honestly think that this is like a really cool movement, because literally people are starting to move, people are getting up their asses kind of, and they're finally starting to walk. Because the problem nowadays is that very many people sit around. Recently there was a study here in the Netherlands actually, which showed that like teens, like so people of my age, I'm 16, that those people sit like 10 hours a day, which is way too much. They say like sitting is the new smoking, so it's something you should definitely not do. So yeah, you shouldn't sit. And then they came out with this game, or at least I think it's just a coincidence that this game came out just when that study came out here in my country. But I think it's pretty cool, but I've not played it yet. But I did have very much fun creating this Pokeball house. As you can see, the exterior is done already. It's definitely not a house which I would normally build. Normally I build like very modern, fancy, luxurious, realistic houses. This is just something crazy. I didn't spend like hours and hours in it. You can download it from the gallery. Look for gallery ID Dutch Sims Master. And one fun part about it is, because now you might think, this Pokeball house looks pretty cool, but I've got like no expansion, so I can probably not download it. I've decided to make this a base game house, so I've only used the items from the base game, no expansion packs. So I thought in that way it would be more accessible for everyone. Everyone can check it out, and in that way it doesn't look kind of strange if you've not got any objects, because everyone is supposed to have all the objects which are used. Also you can see that also the exterior or the interior is divided in the red, black and white colors, which are the obvious colors of Pokeballs. And in that way I kind of also divided the rooms, especially for like the lower level over here, because I realized that the building was a little bit too small. So I just added like a basement just to add some extra space for the bedroom and the bathroom. But in the top or the regular ground level, we've got the living room and the kitchen. The kitchen is in the white part, and the black part is just like the staircase and just some random stuff. and also the table and one sofa, I believe, and a guitar. And then in the white part we've got the kitchen, and in the red the living room, like I already mentioned. And then here you've got it's turned out to be a 2-bedroom house. I only add the second bedroom in the last stage of the building process, because first I hadn't expected to fit in 2 bedrooms, but I managed to just fit in one extra one. And also the bedroom or the bathroom is pretty big, spacious, because I've managed to fit in a bath. And as you can see, the interior is pretty much terrible, because I decided to only use objects of the color that side is in. So here on the white side I only use white items, on the red side I only use red items, and on the black side I only use black items. And I think that in the end did create kind of a cool effect. If you're more into realistic buildings, you should definitely check out my other builds, because those are much more realistic. But I think that this one turned out to be pretty cool as well. So you can, like I said, download it from the gallery, and then if you enjoyed it, just let me know. Leave a comment down in the comments down below. I just thought it would be fun to kind of put some attention or pay some attention to Pokemon Go, because it's such a big thing. It's kind of like back in the day when we had, what was it called, Flappy Bird, you know, that stupid bird with that game on your phone, which no one managed to get like past level 50, I believe. Well, that was kind of a trend like this, but this seems to be even bigger. And what I like about it is that people actually kind of connect and communicate with each other more than with a regular phone game. So I thought, you know, if you've not checked it out and it sounds cool to you, then you can check it out. This is, by the way, not sponsored by Pokemon. If it was, that would be awesome. But I heard that their value of their company has risen 80% in the past 8 days. So it's currently worth 31 billion, which is of course an insane amount. And like a few days ago it was like still 5 billion or something. So it's risen crazy much. So if I was sponsored by Pokemon, that would be awesome, but I'm not. And I'm also not asking for a Pokemon sponsorship, because there's not really much sense in sponsoring a Sims player for Pokemon. But I just wanted to build a Pokemon Pokeball house, which I thought would be fun. And then you can just check it out in your game or do whatever you want with it. And then, I'll be back with regular videos very soon, regular speed builds as well in a couple of weeks or days. So anyways, here you currently see the screenshots of the house. Let me know what you thought of it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet and you think, you know, these videos are pretty cool, so maybe you can check them out more often. And then also don't forget to leave a thumbs up on this video. So anyways, thanks for watching, and then I hope to see you back later.